Greetings everyone, this is Danny from HarrTravel.com, your Haven luxury suite experts. Currently I'm on board the beautiful Norwegian Getaway. It's a ship that I really love. I've cruised on her a few times, but I'm in one of my favorite staterooms on board, and that's an aft-facing penthouse suite. I love the aft views. I'll show you what that's all about, but let me explain the room to you first. All right, so let me take you back here to the entryway. So you've got your temperature control. I really do appreciate that they have several temperature controls throughout the room, and then you also have your makeup room and do not disturb that you can just click the button and communicate with your steward outside. Right here, you always have to have your key card in there. If you don't, none of the electrical is going to work in the room, so just keep that in mind. Another great feature of this is right here, this door opens up and connects to a standard balcony stateroom. The only very important thing to keep in mind, and I sell a lot of these combinations, is that anybody in that stateroom will not get access to the Haven or the Haven amenities. So just make sure that you understand that if you book this connecting configuration. So right here is the second bathroom. That's one of the best features of this stateroom. Not a huge one, but it's fantastic, especially if you have kids that are staying in the living room. They have their own space. You've got a full shower in here, a small sink, and then you also have your toilet. All right, so now we're headed into the main living room portion of the suite. Right here, you're gonna have a full dining room table. Keep in mind that you can work with your butler. As your travel agent, we will actually coordinate with your butler ahead of time to make sure that they understand your preferences and your needs, and then all of the expectations are set on both sides. But one of the great things is that you can work with your butler and you can dine completely in your suite. So you can order off the Haven restaurant menu, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's also an expanded room service menu, and you can easily use your specialty dining in the suite itself. So right over here, you're gonna have all of your stemware, your glassware, your cutlery that of course you would need to use if you're dining in your stateroom. There is a Nespresso maker. They'll replenish these as often as you like. I really love it. I start my day at home with an espresso, so I really appreciate that they have one in here. There's your handy phone that you can use throughout the ship, and then of course you've got all the different menus here. So right there is gonna be your mini fridge, fully stocked and ready to go. Once again, we work with the butler ahead of time. We call that Haven concierge line to make sure that all of your preferences are noted before you arrive. So now we're in the main part of the living room. If there are more than 2 passengers that are staying here, this would be the second bedroom area. I do not believe that this is a great option for 2 couples. I think if you have 2 kids, this could be perfect. But once again, if maybe you're traveling with a configuration of grandma and grandpa, I've done that a couple times. You can utilize the connecting room and then you can put 4 in here. So you can actually double up the amount of passengers that can stay in the stateroom space where you're all sharing it together. You've got your full flat screen TV here, and then on the side, you've got your little lamp and then your light controls, of course, right there that are used, especially if somebody is staying in the room here. All right, so storage-wise for this, you have all of your hanging storage here, quite a bit. You can put some up above as well, but once again, if somebody's utilizing this for a room, that's that. And then right there, you're gonna have your full light controls. I'm gonna continue on into the master bedroom. The first thing that I notice is this is a full king-size bed. Really appreciate that you've got a full king in here. You can have them make it firmer or softer depending on what you like, and then also order from a full pillow menu. Next to your nightstand here, you have light controls. There is not a plug. I just wanted to point that out. I always bring extra battery backups, and that way I can just utilize that to charge my phone at night, and then of course charge the battery during the day. All right, let me head over to the other side. There is quite a bit of storage in here, but it's all tucked away. So right here, you're gonna have your hanging storage. You have your complimentary robes that come in every single Haven suite. And then by the bed here, you're gonna have your phone, a US plug, lights, and then there is a small table where you can actually tuck things away, and there's a little drawer where you can put them away as well. As I continue on through the suite, I just wanted to point out that there's some more storage here. Okay, and then all the way over here, you have more hanging storage, and then there's a ton of storage underneath the TV as well. It looks really clean and put away because of the way that they designed it. And last, another set of storage there. So now we're heading into the master bathroom. The first thing that I see is you've got this great vanity here. You have a European plug and a US plug. I always bring extra converters and adapters. That way I can take advantage of all the plugs in the suite. You have this great backlit makeup mirror here, magnifying, and then also another mirror and a chair to sit and get ready. Your hair dryer is just underneath, and there's a tiny little bit of storage. Just back here is the toilet. Once again, I like that it's behind a door. It's separated completely from the space. And now you have your really large double vanity. Everything in here is upgraded throughout. You've got your upgraded Bulgari bath amenities, and they even have the nice touches of having like the shower poof and shower cap. I use that at home, so it's nice to have it here as well. There's also storage underneath. Once again, soft close like everywhere throughout the suite, and that goes all the way underneath here. The next spot that I wanted to point out is the bathtub. So you have this really fantastic soaking tub here. You see you've got your bath salts there ready to go. And what makes this particular one so special is you're looking directly out the back of the ship. We're actually in New Orleans right now. You can see some riverboats down back there, but you can imagine sitting here and soaking. I did want to point out that they have a curtain so you can put it down, of course, have the privacy, especially if you have family members that are traveling with you and they're out on the balcony. Step in here. This is the last part I wanted to point out. Once again, a huge shower. I'm 6'6". I don't fit in a lot of showers. You got this rainforest shower head. You also have all of the car wash nozzles, your shower wand, and then over here there's a little bench seat. Of course, you can use it to put your foot up if you need to shave, but also you could sit there and soak and then look out. Right now the curtain's up, but as I pull it up, you have an unbelievable view once again out the back of the ship. That's really, really amazing, especially when you're sailing. If you're in port, you just put that curtain down and you have the extra privacy. So now we're stepping out onto the large balcony, and once again, you have these aft-facing views. When you're sailing, it's my favorite place to be. I love the wake in the back. I kind of love that noise that you have, and then just looking out into the distance is, frankly, like I said, my favorite place to be on a cruise ship. You'll notice that out here you have a table and you have 4 chairs. Once again, you can dine outside. We're having a little bit of a rainstorm right now here with a little bit of wind in New Orleans, but you can imagine on a beautiful day, this would be a perfect place to dine. And then of course you have your dining room table inside, so you can utilize that as well. So as I head around to the other side, I wanted to point out that you have 2 loungers, very soft, padded. You got this nice terry cloth cover there, a very, very comfortable space for 4 people, which is what the maximum occupancy in this room is. I did want to point out that if you do take that adjoining balcony, that you cannot get through on the outside, you can on the inside, but just the way the structure sits here, you can't connect there. So when you're ready to book this incredible suite, reach out to Harr Travel. We are your Haven Suite experts. We've cruised in the space, we sell a ton of it, we know it inside and out, and we have an amazing relationship with Norwegian Cruise Lines, so we know that we can create the vacation of a lifetime at an incredible value.